The idea is to use immersive experience and to use digital technology to explore this great masterpiece on the occasion of the 500th anniversary of Leonardo's death in 1519. So what we do is we take the public on a journey through the spaces that Leonardo was familiar with, through the landscapes he was familiar with, his interest in light and optics, the church for which he painted the picture that no longer exists, and the altarpiece. We make an evocation of the original setting of the painting. So really it's a journey with Leonardo through the creation of the Virgin of the Rocks.
This was the first important commission he received in Milan in 1483. It was to paint a panel of the Virgin of the Immaculate Conception for this altarpiece in this chapel in San Francesco Grande. The first version he made of the painting was not accepted by the commissioners for reasons that are still completely unclear, and that's the painting that's now in the Louvre Museum in Paris. One of the really interesting things about Leonardo as a painter is how he makes two-dimensional form seem three-dimensional and alive. And he does that through his great studies of optics. He's someone who, at the time he's working at this painting, is understanding that we see through different points. We see light in different ways. Well, Leonardo was an artist who never worked according to the book. He always makes changes. That's why he was so frustrating as an artist to have to work for you, because he could never say things were completed. So in some ways it's not surprising he's the artist who we find this under. But it's tremendously exciting that 500 years after this work was made, after many centuries of being studied, that we can still find new things.
We're understanding him more and more, but I think in a way it's showing up that Leonardo is a sort of continent that requires constant attention on our part and continues to yield wonderful discoveries.